Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are doing a flip through of my January planner. I have already posted a video showing the initial beginning of my planner, the setup pages here in the front, my catch-all, and my work planner. So for this video, we're going to jump ahead to trackers and go through the trackers in the personal section. I'm just trying to keep the videos a little bit shorter for you. I know flip throughs can be really long, but it is nice to see the after the pins and how other people are using their planners. So if you missed that previous video, please go back, check it out. I do use a dashboard planner for my catch-all, and I know that's a little bit different than what a lot of people do. So hopefully you like that and check it out. Let me know what kind of layout you use in your planner. So we're going to move forward. We're going to take a look at the trackers in the personal section, and then I'll actually do a third section for my daily grind section. So again, this planner is made by the Daily Grind. It is a little bit taller, so you'll notice here there's kind of this gap along the bottom. This planner is one ring taller than what a Happy Planner, a Rongrong, or Kellofaplan planner would be. So I do Frankenplan and combine them. This planner is by Kellofaplan, and then the dashboards are by the Daily Grind. So the first tracker that I have here is my reading tracker. This is a calendar by the Daily Grind. I'll flip this around here so you can kind of see it. So this comes, you can actually color it in the edges. I never did color in January. I have colored in my February though. And for reading, I don't do a lot of tracking. I use an app on my phone called Bookmori, and I really like that to use as a timer, and then it creates a calendar that puts a little picture of what book you read each day. So I do think that's kind of fun. So as far as my planner goes, having a full reading planner has been overkill for me. I just didn't need to write down every day notes about what I read. And then sometimes I almost felt like I would avoid reading because I didn't want to have to write the notes, or I needed to catch up on the notes. So I wanted to put the joy back in reading. Don't let planning take away your joy of living. So I made this very simplified, and I just write down, beginning of the month, I'm in the middle of reading these two books. Here's what I started, here's what I finished, total number of books for my goal, and here are the books that I read. So I'm already a little short for the year, which means I need to pick up the pace and read more books in February to hit my yearly goal. And then I do have a few additional pages. This one is just a decorative page on the back of that calendar. And then these pages I will, again, take out and move forward each month with my planner. So my favorite book of the month, I haven't quite decided, do I want to just write the name of the book here, or do I want to use my little printer and print off a picture of the book cover to put in there. So for January, I only finished Let Them and the Teacher. I think I would put Let Them as my favorite. That was by Mel Robbins. I did listen to the audio of that one, and it was fabulous. She reads the book. She actually cries a couple of times during the book while reading it, which was just really moving because you could tell she was really, really heartfelt about what she was saying. And then I'm in a book club. So each month I'm just going to print off a picture of our book club book and put here. And then at the end, so at the end here, I'll have my favorite book over all of 2025 and my favorite book club book of 2025. So this paper and these little book stickers are also by Kellofaplan. She came out with a reading notebook for this year. So I'm using those. Just trying to, like I said, simplify, keep my planner maybe a little thinner. When you Frankenplan, they have a tendency to get really thick and really heavy. So trying to cut back a little bit on some of my sections. And then these are also by Kellofaplan. These are just book club inserts. So I struggle sometimes of when to start reading the book club book. If I start too soon, I can't remember the book by the time we meet, or if I start too late trying to get it finished in time for book club. So I do really like these sheets. I can take some notes while I'm reading, thoughts, questions that I want to bring up. And then I actually just take a picture on my phone of the sheet before I go to book club, and I can kind of pull this up as reference as we're discussing the book. And they're double-sided. And again, I just decorate it with some stickers from her reading sticker book. And this is another page that I created. And for this, I'm just going to track for all of the books that I read, because again, sometimes they overlap from month to month. So in January, I actually started this book on the first of the month, started a couple of other books, didn't finish it. So I'll fill in when I finish that. and then just keeping track with my little stickers of the books that I've read. And that is it for my reading tracker. My next tracker is my finance tracker, which I just absolutely adore this cover. You'll notice the colors of this cover do not match the rest of them. This is from a Different Moods collection cover and dividers. And I just wanted something to separate out the financial section. So I love that I don't chase, I only attract. I'm not going to flip through this one just because it is completely filled out from January. But I do have a monthly sheet that I use to track when my bills are due. If you go back and watch my February setup, you'll be able to see a blank one in there. But it's a monthly calendar by Kellofaplan. It's really nice. It's got just the months on the front. I can put in when my bills are due. On the back, there are some different charts and things that I can use to track additional spending or maybe no spend days and that type of thing. Then I have my personal section. You are the greatest project you will ever work on. And these are kind of health and wellness type trackers that I use. So the first one that you'll see, one of my goals, my annual goal is to do monthly wellness challenges. And so for January, my challenge was to do a 30-day yoga challenge. And Charlie Follows is on YouTube. She's amazing. And she had this challenge, which just worked out perfectly for me to use. And as you can see, I started off strong, but then I really started to have problems actually with my hip. Sitting on the ground like this makes my hips hurt. So I did not finish doing all 30 days. I did do several days of yoga, and I have found that I really love these videos. I really like these shorter. She does like a 15-minute evening routine and a short morning routines. Those are probably my favorite, and I will definitely go back and do some of these videos throughout the year. Then this is the other monthly calendar by The Daily Grind. The first one was the one-page reading, and it comes with a 1-page and a 2-page for each month. So you'll see this one I did start to color in a little bit and added some stickers too. And this tracks my wellness. So what I do is each day I put my daily steps, my active hours, so how many hours I had, 250 steps per hour. And then at the bottom, I write what I did for workouts. I do have quite a few stickers of these as well. I've just kind of gotten out of the habit of putting the stickers in and just writing the words. My challenge was my 31 days of yoga. I also did a sugar challenge. So from the 6th through the 15th, I did not have any added sugar in my foods. And so I highlighted that block of days for me as well. And then each month I track, and then I keep a sheet for the entire year. So how many days did I get 8,000 steps? My goal is 15. I actually got 4. How many days I get those 8 hours of active? 15 is the goal. I got 10. Yoga, goal is 15. I did 16. Workouts, goal is 15. I did 21. So not bad. Did pretty good this month. And then the back of the calendar, I just decorated this. I believe these are Love Posh stickers from an older self-care book. This, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I kind of wish I would have put a quote or something in there instead of leaving it blank. This is the tracker that I created myself, and it's just a ruler and lines each month. But then it has those goals that I just mentioned over here across the top, what my goal is and what my average for last year was. And then I just keep track each month. Again, I'll pull this out, move it forward to my February planner, and then at the end of 2025, I'll see what my average was for the year on each of those things. These sheets are weekly sheets by Kellofaplan. Again, I just bought them in a separate pack. It's not an actual planner, it's just a paper pack. She does make special stickers that will fit perfectly with her sheets, which is awesome. So like this box sticker fits exactly in this box. These stickers fit exactly on those check boxes. So what I do with these is you just mark on the top the week that it is, and then I track my Weight Watcher points, protein, carbs, fats, and fiber, and then I highlight the ones when I've met my goal for that. Things that I want to do or must do, notes down here. I haven't been using this a lot, so I'm not quite sure if I'm going to stick with this format or not, but I do definitely like this. And then the meal plan of what I actually ate for that meal that week, because that kind of gives me an idea. I usually do really well in the morning and lunch. It's dinner that's going to throw me off from my Weight Watcher points. So this will let me know what was happening if something up here is really wonky. And then on the back, I just use that blank sheet to do gratitude. And I just try to do 5 things each day. I look for small things, something each day, not the big things like friends, family, that type of thing. It's what happened within the last 24 hours or what did I notice. So it could be something as simple as the way the sun was shining through a tree when I came around the corner. That way you're constantly looking for that gratitude. And then the next sheet is a glow up tracker. And again, this is by the Daily Grind. And I just put a little stickers and some highlighter on there to decorate it. But they are different things that you can do each week, like your skincare, exfoliating cream, hair serum, brightening, your smile, that type of thing. And then there's room to add more. And at the end of the week, you can total up how many of them you did, what you did the most and the least of, and just to help yourself kind of glow up. So that's been fun. Skincare has always been something I have not really done, and this has really kind of pushed me to try that and do some different products and create some new habits. So that is my wellness tracker. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear back from you guys. Please leave some comments, subscribe to my channel. I promise it'll keep getting better the more practice I get. Talk to you soon. Bye.